Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and something a little bit different. I wanted to try and have a full playthrough on here, and Return to Grace is a Games Pass title that came out in February. Apparently it's really short, it's an indie title, it sounds like my kind of cup of tea, so we're going to try and play this thing through from start to finish. Yeah, let's just see how this is. I have no idea what to really expect. It's some sort of like walking puzzle simulator set in space, or it's like dystopian or something like that. I'm kind of on board with that. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. I'm ready, baby. Okay.
Stick's not responding.
Things are going badly already. Oh, Ganymede.
Can you take control?
The storm is interfering with my senses.
Yes, hit it harder. That's how technology works. The ancient resting place of humanity's greatest achievement. Huh.
Hold on.
Impact in 10, 9, oh there it is.
Oh, there's the ground. The count started too late.
Addie? Addie, please respond.
Everything hurts.
Especially my
We've
pancreas.
been out for nearly an hour.
What's our status, Alan?
We've crashed.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got that.
cool.
My hull is intact. Thrusters 2 and 4 are damaged and will require realignment.
So will my back. Can you let me out?
Not before we talk about your suit.
Okay, talk.
I'm reading green on seals, green on batteries.
Yay.
Thermals are, well, not green, but fine, and you have 5.35 hours of oxygen, maybe 6 if we run the scrubbers hot. But Addie, we've had this discussion before. You won't have
Alan,
enough to...
it's fine. I have a plan.
I have a plan.
Concerned that...
I have a plan.
It's a cunning plan, probably.
Understood.
Yes.
Now, open the hatch.
The canopy hydraulics are not responding. You'll have to pull the manual release.
Got it. Where be do that thing? Ah, perfect. Pull.
Seriously.
Ah, man. Well, why has it done
Stupid
that?
Piece of junk.
I'm right here.
Hey. Oh yeah, gravity. That's a thing. This place has gravity. Hey, trophy.
Visibility's terrible. Any sign of the spire?
I'm not picking up anything new, just the original beacon signal. You'll need to use your wayfinder to locate an entry point, if there is one.
I like his little smiley
Alright.
face. Ah,
Let's figure out where you're at, Grace.
stormy. Okay.
You know the beacon could be anything. A lost colony, a relay station.
200 distinct oral histories can't be wrong, Alan. Grace is here.
And we're gonna find her, it, he, she, they, whatever Grace may be.
I can't believe this storm. Where would this have come from?
There is record of ancient terraforming on other moons. I think it's safe to assume that Ganymede is not an exception.
Good old Ganymede. Right. I'm hoping this isn't just a dead end. Nope, there does appear
There's
to be.
something man-made here.
Is there? Where am I? Oh, there is.
It's like a weather station, or maybe a seismic station. It looks the era of that relay from the Dawes Sea Dig. It's at least 700 years old, Alan.
At least. Right. Ooh, a nice
A
thin.
little bridge here. There wouldn't be much sense of building this if we weren't within walking distance of the spire.
By all estimates, the beacon is within 400 meters.
Now, the question that every gamer wants to know: Can I hurl myself? Oh, can I hurl myself off this bridge? Yep. No. Oh. Well, I do appear to be stuck though. There we go. The game didn't like me trying to kill myself. Oh, it is.
This looks climbable.
Ah, climb. Hup. God, I wish I was that agile in real life. Okay, more
Stay
bridges.
here.
Well, according to the Bing Bongs, we want to go this way, which makes me think I ought to go this way. Screw you, game. I don't have to play by your rules. I want to see what's this way. Nothing else I can climb over this way. Oh, another bridge. Haha! Wait, is... Oh! Ah! Oh, ow.
Yep. There goes goes the back again.
We're from the Nathan Drake school of
What happened?
adventuring.
Fell into a stupid fissure. Looking for a new way to reach the spire. Or at least someplace where it will be easier to find my body.
Haha, morbid humour. Okay, let's go. Oh, my bing bongs aren't working anymore. Well, we'll have to just travel bing bongless. Hey. Dark. Not so dark. Very pretty. The lighting's nice. Let's see now. What's... Oh, a squeezy
Looks
opening.
a little tight.
And we're back. Have I still not got my bing bongs?
It's opened up again.
Aha! The bing bongs are back. Oh, we're back here again.
Another station. They're too close together to be weather stations.
Oh no, it's a different
So
one.
seismic then. Icequakes would be the risk of building.
Ice
So it
quakes.
makes sense they would track activity.
I mean, that does actually plausibly make sense. You would want to track when the ice is... Oh! Another achievement. They're just throwing achievements at me.
Surface temperature is dropping. We can't maintain your thermals much longer.
Close. I can feel it.
I wish I shared your optimism.
I'm an optimistic kind of gal. Oh, the bing bongs have gone up in pitch, which means we are close. Fret not, bing bongs, we're on the way. This is an odd rock. I like that rock. That's a nice rock. Ooh,
Oh my god. This has to be it.
I mean, not according to the bing bongs. Oh, another one.
I'm looking at what must be the spire superstructure.
Infiltrate spire. Can we do anything here? We can examine the ladder.
There's a destroyed surface ladder. I'll need to find another way in.
Ah. We can reach that, surely. We're agile. Okay, we're taking the long way round.
Can't imagine how something this big has gone undetected for this long.
A 500-year-old storm?
I don't know. Doesn't seem possible.
Of course it's possible. Well, that's not the way we want to go. Can we not climb this? This seems climbable, right? That seems well within our climbing reach, but apparently not. So... can we go up? Maybe not. And I'm stuck already because... This seems illogical. What does he want me to do? The sad bing bongs have stopped. Is there? I mean, sure, that's got to be the route, surely. There's no other way to go. I can't... There's no point going backwards. I'm missing something. There's a prompt or something that it's screaming out for me to do that I'm just not seeing. But I can't get off this path. I can only get up to here, and then I can just scream at the wind. Oh, wait,
Seen
there it
it might
is.
be low enough to jump to.
Did you make it, Addie?
I'll let you know in 1 sec.
I do like the banter. The banter's quite nice between her and her
I'm in.
AI companion. Oh, the bing bongs are getting
Grace?
frantic now.
Let's find out what you've been up to for the past 900 years.
Oh, spooky shadows. Oh, ip, eep, up. This way seems more well lit, which is a classic gaming kind of go this way approach. Oh, crawl space, eh? It is pitch black. Oh, it's because it's a loading screen. Where? Where did I fall down? Why did I fall?
My light still works.
Aha! I sure hope there's no spooky skeletons in here.
You should see this spooky tunnel.
I said it was spooky.
Why would I want that?
Come on, you're not excited?
You crash-landed me in a frozen hellscape and left me for salvage.
10 years of research, not to mention 6 months of spaceflight, are about to pay off.
But at what cost?
Don't ruin this for me.
But at what cost? Let's see now. Bing Bong say to go this way. And I guess we have no choice but to obey.
Looks like a bit of a labyrinth, but I'm still picking up the signal ahead.
And you can still
Aha.
hear me?
Loud and clear, buddy.
Again, it wants me to go right, so what's... oh, no. I could get lost down here.
The structure
But...
looks to be in decent condition.
no, I
Another good
can't.
sign.
Wait, I can.
Looks like the tunnels can be air sealed. I'm guessing large parts of the station could be pressurized.
Uh-huh. Other science talk that I understand.
Everything about this place looks 30th century to me.
I'd say
The right
31st.
era, the right size. These can't be powered. Must be airflow in the tunnels. I have to say, there's more atmosphere than I was expecting.
Not nearly enough to survive.
Spooky atmosphere. Oh, okay, now we are genuinely at a crossroads. Let's go this way. Dead end. Ooh, not a dead end. Oh, wait. There's a crawl space. Okay, well, we're going to go crawl spacey. Hep. Now then. This looks promising. Another squeezy gap. Well, only one choice here. I'm being funneled like the very air. Let's see. Oh, broken fan. That seems... oh, man, do I want... I want to investigate
This
that.
one's broken. I think I can crawl through.
Would I want to, though? Would I want to, game? What are my alternatives? Oh, God, there's so many ways to go. Okay, you know what? Let's just stick with the critical... I'm assuming this is where it wants us to go. Crawl through. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of hidden secrets in this game, but if I like it, I'll come back and do those later on. For now,
Jeez. That's gotta be over 15 meters.
And if gravity here is 1/6 of that on Earth, then a 15-meter fall here would be the equivalent of falling less than 3 meters at standard G, which you've mastered a couple of times already on the moon's surface.
dropping 3 meters. I guess that's
Ah, it's probably fine.
probably fine.
I could calculate outcome probabilities based on previous drop impacts if you've already jumped, haven't you?
Oh, I've clipped into
Gosh, I hope
something.
this is the right way.
Okay, well, we're committed now. Down we go. Down we go.
Oh boy, this is slick.
There we go. Now we've got
Oh,
some
no.
speed. Hey, that's a bit more than 3 meters. Oh, frantic bing bongs. Oh,
Whoa.
and ominous music.
Are you hurt, Addy?
I'm working on it. The structure is enormous. This has to be the Grey Spire, Alan.
And there it is. The perfect setup for disappointment.
You don't know. I mean, the bing bongs have convinced that this is important.
I found the beacon. The transmitter is on some sort of console.
It must be part of a control network for the megastructure.
You think we can make a connection here?
Theoretically, if you run a scan, I can attempt to connect.
Okie dokie. Scan.
The interface language is quite old and sophisticated, but we should be able to calibrate your computer to interact. You can use your gyroscope to sync with the terminal.
Uh-huh.
I have the first calibration position. The meter will indicate when you are close.
Oh, fresh bing bongs. Oh, it's a new minigame. Okay, that's... Bing!
First position is locked. Second calibration position is up.
Okay, this is a fun little minigame. I don't mind this. Bing!
That's 2, and here's the final position.
What do we reckon down here somewhere? Bing!
That's it. We're in.
Hooray! We're supreme
Accessing
hackers.
the network now.
Ah, it's playing bloomin' Breakout on my watch. Oh. Well.
Shit. Alan, you there? Alan?
Oh no! Ah!
A visitor. Let's have a look.
Where's Alan? Who is this?
Who is this?
New number, who's this?
Who are you? Entering a home without knowing its host.
Are you... Grace?
Good question. I'm not entirely Grace. I'm running on just a small part of her logic processing.
Uh-huh.
Grace is still here.
And what brings you here?
My name is Adamari Ito. I'm an explorer.
I must apologize, Adamari. It would appear I have lost much of my capacity. I cannot see very far beyond the room we are in.
I've lost connection with my ship's AI.
You won't need Alan here.
Oh, you know
I
him.
can show you around.
Will you be able to let me out of this room?
Of course. But until we are able to restore power to the station, I will require your assistance.
There it is.
There should be a manual winch set in the floor at the foot of one of the sliding doors.
Okay, let's let Skynet out then. A winch at the bottom of one of the doors. I don't see a winch on...
Look for a hinged floor grate
Oh,
at the foot of one of the doors.
a hinged floor grate. Is that hinged? Is that hinged? Is that hinged?
The winch is set in the floor below one of the doors.
I'm looking. Ah, there it is. It's always in the 5th place you look.
This must be it.
Working the winch will open the door.
Nice. Pull the lever, Crunk.
Do you know where Grace has been all this time?
Grace went somewhere?
Oh, I have to keep doing
She's
it.
been gone for hundreds of years.
I am running on a very old server. My memories predate the completion of the Grace Spire.
Grace ushered in humanity's golden age. Peace across the system, booming interplanetary trade, scientific marvels, colonies beyond the orbit of Neptune.
That does sound
And then
nice.
she was gone, and it all fell apart.
That sounds less
I'm
nice.
sorry, I don't remember.
Well, you're a lot more than an archaeologist usually gets.
Winch. Oh, oh. Mini winch on the last one. Oh,
The first step to restoring Grace is to bring the Spire's power station back online.
right you are.
Let's do it.
I'll light the way.
Thanks, Chief. Oh god, is this a puzzle?
What do I do here?
This is a security panel. I am decrypting the pattern now.
Thank you.
Ah, yes. Simple enough. You'll need to light up 9 buttons, forming a square at the center of the panel.
Don't tell me it's simple and then expect me to do it.
Okay. The 9 buttons in the center.
That is what I said.
Oh, it is simple.
If you're not Grace, then
This is fine. I
What
just
do
need
I
to
call
turn
you?
these off.
I don't believe there are any identification strings in my base logic that would suffice.
I'll call you Logic then. For now. Until we have a better idea of who you are. And, you can call me Addie.
I will refer to you as Addie, then. Until we have a better idea of who you are.
I'm a
Do they
motherfucking
not have
hero.
squares where you are from?
Just give me a second.
I know how to. I was letting you finish your talk. God, this one's sassy. I don't like you. Where's Alan? Alan was nice. He criticised every decision I made, but he was nicer than you. I know what a square is.
So what exactly are you?
The station's emergency server had defaulted to Grace's original logic processing. That's me, as you've suggested. The server can also run a program dedicated to the control of infrastructure, and a third system dedicated solely to empathizing with and understanding humans. When power is restored, Grace's primary servers should come online, and we will become some small part of Grace's consciousness.
So you're not even a real
Go ahead
person.
and activate the elevator.
Okay. Move lift, please. Boop. Oh, that's a cool elevator design, though. I like that.
Looks like metallic rock.
The power station is set into the Spire's foundation stone.
The foundation stone would have been an asteroid, right?
Most certainly. About 50 cubic kilometers, from what I can recall.
Amazing. Most accounts of Grace's origins talk about an asteroid being pulled from the heavens. That makes sense. There wouldn't be any construction resources on Ganymede and nothing to anchor the structure. I can't imagine the effort it would have taken to redirect an asteroid that big. We don't do anything like that today.
For reasons.
Can you open this?
With some difficulty. I will need to direct power from logic to control processing,
Okay.
and I will not function at the same cognitive level until full power is restored.
I'm sure
What
I'll
do you mean
cope.
at the same level.
Good luck, Addie.
Bye, creepy lady. Ooh.
You still there?
Where would I have gone?
You sound a little different.
Just stronger. The voice of control resonates through the very walls of the structure. I shall start the turbine after you prime the generators that open the spillway.
And this turbine still works?
It worked before, and it will work again. You shall find the generators on the platform at the other side of the room.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, split personality AI. We'll go and take care of that then, I suppose. Now, a puzzle is forming. I seize it. Is there a sprint button? Oh, I can examine the
You
crates.
know what's in these?
Go to the 3 generators overlooking the turbine.
Alright, not one for chit-chat
They're
then.
cartridges. For what, I wonder?
Enough, Addy. You must go to the generators.
But see, the more you tell me to do that, the less inclined I am to ignore Control's instructions. I've already got a trophy for it. The more you say I shouldn't do something, the more inclined I will be to do it. It's called being a contrarian. Rightio. There's
What
a thing
happened
here.
here?
Did they spell opened
Someone
wrong?
ripped this apart.
For the last time, go to the generators.
But I'm exploring. I'm sure they spelled opened with 2 N's there. That's not right. I thought these were the... Oh, no, you mean those
So,
things.
why do you need me to start these?
Tradition. A time-honored failsafe of
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore
These
you.
look like crystal core processors. Amazing. You couldn't find the material to build one of those today.
Why do you insist on being so insolent?
Because it's
Go
fun.
to the generators.
Soon. Soon, friendo, soon. Okay, fine. I guess I've run out of things to entertain myself with. Boop. Oh, I've got to do it 3 times. Get my workout today. It's arm day,
So,
apparently.
Do you share memories with the logic processor?
Indeed, we are all part of Grace. Aspects of her infinite power.
Uh-huh.
Shadows of what was, and promises of what will be. I was the light that shone in the darkness. I was the hand that divided the firmament.
Okay. Getting some heavily religious vibes off this. Oh,
The turbine has failed us.
indeed.
That's not good.
I must call upon you to cast out the wicked instrument,
The what?
Yeah.
the broken turbine. You must go to it now.
Alright.
Yeah, like I said, religious vibes off this. Cast out the wicked one who has failed us, so... I guess that's where the crane game thing's going to come in. I saw the ladder earlier and I was like, I absolutely have to use that crane at some point. And it turns out that point is now. So... let's crane away. Crane. Why have I not got the option to interact with the crane? The crane is here, and yet there is no A button to allow me onto the crane. But the crane is clearly what I need. What does it want me to do? Do I need to look at it first and be like, huh? But I've already figured it out, game. I know what... Well, I know what you want. Can I fall down
Where
here?
are you going?
I'm safe to be down here, right?
Yeah.
Shall not be harmed. You must uncouple the safety latches.
That sounds unsafe.
It is not.
Oh, I could have called the lift. I just jumped down it instead. It's fine.
Going down.
Again, why follow the rules when you can have fun? Ooh, okay. Now it all makes sense. Release. Pull. Click. And presumably click the second. The reclickening.
You must now go to the magnetic crane.
I was trying to do that. This one's bossy. Not a fan.
You're sure I'll be able to fix this?
If you trust in my word, yes.
No. I don't trust you. Right. Now I can play the crane game, right? I really wish there was a sprint button. If there is, I haven't found it yet. Operate. In we pop.
You must first cast out the old turbine.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Dip, 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 dip. Up. Left, down, right. Hoist! Hoist!
Now cast aside the wretched unit.
I guess I've got to put it over in the bin over here. And then put the replacement one in, probably. Yep.
Now
Corrupt.
you shall place the new turbine.
Alright, I get it. I miss Alan. He was nice to me. Okay, and the... No, I've kind of complete... It's got a bit of momentum on it. That feels like it is kind of in the middle. There you go. Do I have to go and reapply the safety latches? Or is it all good? Oh, that's bright. Who?
Hello?
Everett, is that you?
Sure, why not?
Grace?
Everett.
Nope.
Behold my power.
What's happened?
I am reborn. Humanity will once again flourish in the brightness of my glory.
Uh-huh.
This isn't right. Our processing has not combined. Grace has not been restored.
I think she was here for a moment. She was calling to someone. Do you know who Everett is?
No. With power restored, my mind is clearer, sharper. But I could not
Faster,
tell you
stronger?
who Everett is.
You must leave this place at once. Return to your vessel and spread word of my return. From Sol's fiery core to the icy Kuiper expanse, all must know.
I've hijacked the volume control. I don't feel like this is going to be a short commandment. We'll see how long before he notices.
Probably a while.
It took me nearly a year to get here. I want to know if Grace can be brought back.
There is more complex to explore if you head back to the control room through which you entered.
Ah.
We should determine where in the megastructure my central processors are located. Perhaps along the way you may learn more about this Everett.
I'm sure I will.
I forbid you to linger a
You're
moment
still going.
longer.
And he's back.
He's
Like
here.
a divine comet, dive from the outer reaches and spread light and understanding to the inner
Please.
worlds.
I'm not.
Is there a mute button on you?
Yet more insolence.
I'm very insolent.
So, are there any accounts as to why Grace was shut down in the first place?
There's no electronic record at all. That would have been lost during the Great Dark Age.
Dark Age?
Much of humanity's record keeping would have been managed by Grace. So, when she went down 900 years ago, so did the ability to record what happened. The research that led me here was based on oral histories mostly, and some artifacts we uncovered on Earth and Mars. Relay devices that were once connected to Grace's network.
Then we share an interest in shedding light on this Dark
Oh.
Age.
I was looking in the wrong direction. Let's illuminate the Dark Age together, friendo. You're the more tolerable option in this metal
From
hellhole.
what I can tell, there is some sort of transit system on the other side of the control room,
Ah.
which should lead you to the other parts of the spire.
That sounds neat. Let's do that. Which way did I come in from? Oh, I'm hopelessly
I will
lost already.
illuminate the door leading to this transit system.
Thank you. Well, yeah, no, I would have figured that one out. Thank you, logic. Oh, another logic puzzle. This time, I won't wait for you to tell me I'm an idiot. I'm just going to crack on with
I
it.
require your nimble fingers again.
Alright, what's the pattern?
Another easy one. The Phoenician letter Tor.
Who would know that?
I don't know. Perhaps an archaeologist? How about the Greek letter Chi?
No. Any advice? I mean, Kai starts with a C.
The Roman numeral 10?
Oh!
Okay.
It's an X. All the way across, do we reckon? I imagine so. I don't like how sassy the game's getting with me. I know Roman numerals, I don't know Greek letters or whatever the first one you said was.
Got it.
This is not the way to your ship.
Yet here I go anyway.
Grace could have done something to cause humans to turn on her.
Like what?
Like becoming too overbearing.
Humans would have been given no reason to question my bearing.
Uh-huh.
It's one of my theories, yes.
This is
This
a nice
must be
lounge.
the main entrance. I'm guessing the landing pad is on the other side of the big doors.
That's correct, Addie. Though the pad appears to be buried under meters of ice.
This looks Olympian or Neo-Egyptian. The triangle must represent the spire.
Neo-Egyptian.
Beautiful, don't you think?
Does it matter if it's beautiful?
That's another way to see it, sure.
Oh god, AI is taking over. It's like AI art. Does it matter if it has too many fingers? A little bit. What do these things do?
What are these for?
They appear to be terminals for processing visitors to the spire, but they no longer store any useful information.
Are you sure? Okay, I guess we're going this way then. Now. It's very pretty in here, I have to say. Awfully quiet though.
Is this an airlock?
Yes, the spire beyond this point can be pressurized.
Are you going to put me into space if I press this button? Well, let's find out.
I assume your suit has limited oxygen?
Sure does.
I have about 5 hours left.
That's quite a risk you're taking. Were you assuming station life support could be restored?
Well, can it?
I believe so. But for reasons I'll never understand, life support is controlled by empathy processing. I suppose they had to give it something. I will enable that programming now.
Hello, Addie.
Hello.
Hello, smiley face.
So you're going to get oxygen going?
The process has already begun, my friend. No rush. If you let me accompany you along the path ahead, I can balance the environment to your life force as we walk.
Oh, here we go.
I like empathy. She seems laid back and cool. Hey,
Wow.
it's a garden.
How are these plants still intact?
They must have been subject to a very sudden drop in temperature while still alive.
What is this place?
Remaining connected to one's natural world is important for a person's well-being. A fitting starting point for those entering the structure, don't you think?
I could live here.
Do you see them, Addie? Life in perfect stillness?
Um...
The flowers defying the hoarfrost, as you have defied the emptiness of space to arrive here.
I guess.
Which one are you?
Pardon me?
Which one of these blooms best embodies your spirit?
Seriously?
It's important I know these things in the balancing of illuminatory ergonomics.
Illuminatory
Fancy words do not make
ergonomics.
this any less idiotic.
Go ahead, Addie. There are no wrong choices.
I want to choose a flower. Which one vibes with me? I mean, these ones are fun. There's a lot of them,
By
though.
all means, take your time.
I am taking my time. I'm going to go with the purple one, just because there's so few of them. So it seems very isolated.
I like this one.
A wonderful choice.
I know, right?
You're driven by curiosity. A search for something truly special has brought you to the spire.
That's right.
I'm making the lighting adjustments now.
Lighting adjustments.
You can make your way to the artifact display by the boardwalk.
I like empathy. I've changed my mind. She is now top of my rankings. Sorry, Logic. I mean, it was only a matter of time, really. You insulted me for not knowing what a square is. Is this the way I came in? No, it's not. It's a different side. Is this the right way? Ah, but it's not where I'm supposed to go just yet. The silence is deafening. Oh, boardwalk, she said. Boardwalk. That's... looks like a boardwalk. Oh, it's a nice... I'm guessing all the
Do you
fish are dead.
recognize any of the objects in this section of the garden? I'd love to know what you think of them.
It's a
For the calibration
fox.
process.
This statue could be outer colonial. It's simple, but it's quite beautiful, I guess.
And why would its beauty matter?
People like pretty things.
We do.
A human truth spanning thousands of years.
Am I doing this right?
You are doing splendidly.
Thank
sorry.
you.
This cannot possibly be necessary.
Temperature preferences can vary considerably between individuals. Careful calibration is essential.
Yeah.
Not above freezing, and we proceed.
It's really up to Addie. If you don't wish to consider more objects, I can set the temperature within a survivable range, and you can move to the pergola in the center of the room.
But I'm having fun.
I have no idea what this is.
Looks like a anvil.
Weapon or tool of some kind?
It's a device for working metal.
It is an anvil.
Why do you suppose it's in this garden, Addie?
It could be a symbol of hard work.
An industrious future? Or a laborious past, perhaps?
What's the point of this, Addie?
I'm an explorer. I'm here to learn.
Yeah, shut up, Logic.
This must be Terra Classical, or made in the style.
the ancient Greeks boarded their ships and set out to explore the world, discover its gods, and conquer its monsters. You are an explorer, Addie. But are you here to meet a god or to slay some beast?
Both, possibly.
You're not a planner, are you?
I've been told that.
It's called improvising. And what's this?
Is this a lantern?
An expression of our certainty in the flow of time.
How so?
A craftsman spent months carving this remarkable device based on the absolute certainty that after day, night would follow.
Alright, I follow.
Yeah, makes sense.
What would you say these objects have in common?
They're artifacts from long before the building of the station.
The things we leave behind say something about us, don't they?
What a society leaves behind is all we have in understanding how they lived.
But we're interested in what you were willing to leave behind in order to come here.
Haven't left a whole lot, to be honest.
I believe that's all I will need to set the perfect temperature.
Finally.
You can move to the pergola in the center of the room.
Thank you. Am I going crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm curious what makes you so curious.
Perfect timing.
Hello.
The room is fully compressed and we can go about setting oxygen levels.
Let's
Only old-fashioned.
do that thing.
But how about the traditional 21%?
Go ahead and seat yourself at the center of the pergola.
Am I... Ah. Let's find my inner
Very
peace.
good. Now, when you're ready, you can remove your helmet.
My helmet?
Of course. You can't sample the air I've prepared.
Ooh, wind
without
chimes. That's nice.
And you're sure it's safe?
Your well-being is the most important thing, Addie. I'm certain.
Cool,
it's
because if you're lying to me, my head's going to explode.
Okay.
Now I want you to take a deep breath. A nice, deep breath. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. And when
I'm
you're
very
ready,
zen.
Another deep breath in. Deep as you can, Addie.
This is lovely.
Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Very good, Addie.
Thank you, empathy.
Feel all that built-up stress from your long journey here release into the ether.
I am very
Release.
stressed.
Shed
Shut up,
out
Logic.
Any negative energy and take in another life-nurturing breath.
Yes, I will do that thing.
Fill those marvelous lungs. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Wonderful.
Even the station has a limited supply of oxygen.
Next, I want you to really open your body by reaching up toward the sky.
Let's do it. I'm on board. Reach.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
How's that feel, Addie?
Oh, amazing.
Kinda nice?
Yeah.
And we're almost done the calibration. For our last exercise, I will ask you to stand up.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Easy peasy. Can achieve.
Now, once you're centered,
Mm-hmm.
you can hold your hands in a relaxed position in front of you.
Okie dokie.
Now transfer your weight onto one foot. I want you to hold that for 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
What could this possibly have to do with oxygen levels?
It's about balancing.
Literal balancing? Unbelievable.
Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And that's 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm
Addie.
good at this game.
You've done great work here today. I've made note of these settings for the other parts of the station.
Thank you, empathy.
So we can move to the transit system now?
The door out is just up the stairs past the flowers.
Well, this has been an absolute delight, empathy. I will come back here frequently to find my center and to tell all the other AI units what a bad job they're doing compared to you. Good job. Pressurize.
I'll do my best to get the oxygen mix just right in the rest of the station.
I know you
Just
will,
let me know
empathy.
if anything is not quite working for you.
You got
don't
it.
suspect Grace was shut down in a human conflict.
Maybe. Or you were abandoned over time.
Because you were annoying.
We've walked away from a lot of great things.
Ooh,
Very cool.
that is cool.
These tracks move transport pods to other levels of this complex.
Let's see if we can get this thing working.
Looks a bit icy. There's nothing down that way. And given that I can't sprint, I'm not going to wander off all willy-nilly about this. That looks important. Let's go press those
You wouldn't build a system
buttons.
like this if you didn't need to move a lot of people.
Yeah.
Which bodes well for finding something cool at the other end. This must
all
be the
about finding
transit
something
control
cool.
room. Looks like people worked here.
Oh. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Hold on.
This looks like a welder's jetpack. It's been disassembled for some reason. This one looks to be in working order.
I guess we're going to need that at some point then. That's fine. Press the
That's
button.
all?
There is no current running to this console. Control will be required to reroute power.
And you defied my
Oh,
wishes to
you
tell
again.
the solar system of my return.
I'll get right on it.
I'm just looking for answers, boss.
I am the only answer.
Uh-huh.
Control? Fine. Where's the electrical access for the room?
To the left of the rear door. But as I said, you will need control to reroute power to the console.
This era of electronics is dead simple. Won't hurt to take a look.
To the left of the rear door. Does she mean back here? Ah.
This should show the power status of the room's various systems.
What do I need to do?
Well, nothing in the room is on standby.
As I'd said,
I'm gonna have to look at the breakers. My dad worked on older machines for a living. They're not predictable things. They have quirks.
I sense that there is joy in this work for Addie.
well, I can tell you there is no joy running to any of those breakers.
Sometimes a good whack will knock something into place.
It's worth a try.
Yeah! We can Fonzie
Well,
it.
there's your problem right there. Someone's
Somebody's-
removed the entire power relay.
As I told you,
So why can't Control help us? Isn't he programmed to serve humans?
He's more accustomed to tasks like maintaining power grids across entire planets, while I'm very much attuned to the needs of individuals.
Yes, you are,
What about
empathy.
you, Logic?
I apparently offer wisdom to the wind,
You activated Control and Empathy.
for all the good that did us.
Is there another configuration we can call on?
Grace's core processors contain only these 3 systems.
Can you combine the systems? Take the edge off Control with a little empathy?
I suppose it's possible, but there's no telling what the outcome of something like that would be.
Could it be any worse than Control?
It can always be worse.
Of course it can always be
It
worse.
sounds like a wonderful idea, Addie.
Thank you,
You're
empathy.
right. What do I know? Don't blame me if he turns out to be a murderer.
He'll be fine, I'm certain of it.
Addie?
Yep, it's me.
Great. What are we doing again?
We're powering up pods.
So, you want to hotwire this thing?
Absolutely.
Yes,
All right. Rerouting is good to go. You can meet me at the breaker panel.
I'm already here, baby.
Go ahead and flip the switches.
please. You got it, pal.
And I'm Pal?
Sure. We'll call you pal.
Yeah, pal.
Breakers look good. Now you can push the buttons that turn on the different systems.
Pushing buttons is my jam.
Power's up. I'll let you do the honors.
Thanks, pal. What do you... Oh, right, press the button.
Go
Here
ahead.
we go.
I'm going, pal. Shush now. Ooh.
Oh, that's not good. I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought I would have enough power to do this for you.
That's alright, pal.
It seems so important for you to ride in a pod.
It is important.
I think the track is just jammed with ice.
Ice? You'd think I would be able to handle a little ice.
It's okay. Is there some kind of de-icing system or something?
I don't know.
There is not.
All right, let's look for something to deal with the ice.
I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be this welding thing.
This could be promising.
Would it be heavy enough to smash the ice?
Maybe. But I'm more interested in what that welding gun might do to the ice.
Let's go flying.
All right, pal. Let's try this one on for size.
So, what's it gonna do exactly?
Oh, I think you're gonna like it.
Yeah, man.
This is a welder. See if it still works.
Look at that. A little blue light.
Yeah, man.
That's not gonna cut it. Are you able to control this?
For you, I could definitely try.
Cheers, pal. You're
Can you open
working your way
fuel
up the
throttle to
rankings.
The torch?
Okay.
Now? Ah!
Whoa. I like that. What is it?
That's called an icebreaker, pal. Any idea
Ah!
what the flight controls are?
Someone remove them.
What?
Okay.
I can take control if you like.
You know how to fly this?
Sure, I trust you.
It's pretty easy. Stuff shoots out the back and you get thrown up in the air.
Yeah, no, that slightly more controlled than that though, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, we're going.
Gosh, it's working. We can fly.
Hooray!
Easy, pal.
Well, where do you want to go?
Alright. If you can move me to the pod, we can have a look at the ice. And, pal, it's super important that you don't cut the engines or move too fast.
Like, super important.
I don't want to get hurt.
I know.
Thanks, pal.
Great, isn't it?
Yep. As long as you don't kill me.
Good job, pal.
Alright. This should be close enough.
Fire the torpedoes!
It's so bright and warm.
Just hold me steady.
Stop moving, pal. Stop
Really hard.
moving, pal. Stop moving, pal.
It's these stupid flames are throwing me around.
Okay, we'll do it in bursts. How's that sound? Hold her steady, pal. Hold her steady. Steady as she goes.
Ugh.
You can do it.
You may want to ease up, Addie. Don't push him too hard.
Okie dokie. We're just gonna do little bursts now, pal. Everything's funky. There you go.
I think that's good. Let's have a look at the rest of the track.
You got it.
Come on, pal. It's me and you against the
As long as you're not
world.
using the fire shooter, flying is pretty easy.
Just keep it up. Literally.
Literally. Okay.
More ice here on the right.
I'm ready for it. We're gonna do little bursts. Ready, pal? 1. Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Oh,
2,
hold it steady.
3,
Sorry.
4, 5, 6, 7. Game board of counting now. 8, 9.
Ugh.
I know, I'm right.
Short bursts, Addie. He's really struggling.
But I'm impatient. Just don't plummet me to my death. There we go. 1 down. There we go. 2 down. There you go. Good job, pal.
Let's keep going.
On it.
Who's my big brave boy?
This last bit here.
Okay. We know the trick now. We go bursts, bursts, burst.
Now you've got
Burst.
the hang of it.
This is so cool. It's like the best day of my life.
Sure is, because you get to hang out with
Well,
me.
I'm afraid we're almost done.
Oh, there you go. 1, 2. Do I want to drive you wild just for old time's sake? Nah, you've been a good lad. You can have this one. Oh, there it goes. See?
think that's
Total
it.
control.
Do you think you can get me back?
Yeah, I know. You got stuff to do.
Ah, I'm sorry, kiddo.
That's fun, pal. Make a good team, right?
Yeah, I like the part where we burn the ice while flying.
We sure
Me too.
did.
Okay, I'm gonna bring down the pod.
Right. Now. Where is that going? Oh, all the way around there, huh? I trust that this thing won't kill me. Hop.
So, where are we heading again?
I will be able to obtain structure schematics once we reach the next level.
You think we'll see any dead bodies?
Hope so.
That would be gnarly, wouldn't it?
Do you know if the pod system has stops along the way?
It does not. We are arriving at the track terminus now.
Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Yeah, ooh, wow, this is shiny compared to what it had been before. I like it.
This looks like a settlement. I can't believe how well preserved it is.
You think people could be alive in there?
You should really consider thinking before you speak. And then consider not speaking.
Hey, don't be
Logic.
mean, logic.
As long as life support is functional, it's not entirely impossible that someone's taken up here.
Or they could be zombies.
Well,
Yeah.
that settles it. I'll disable power.
No, not Pal.
Don't you dare. We might need him.
Yeah, we like Pal. It's better than you, logic. Pfft. Logic. Right, what's the deal this
more
time?
buttons.
Yeah, man.
You really are unburdened by intellect, aren't you?
What's the pattern here?
I've been called that before.
It's the Latin zes.
Oh,
Huh?
help me.
Right. Slower processors. You might call it a backwards Z or Z. And you'll need to make it the full width and height of the panel.
Okay, so that means I need to go...
Just having PAL running in the
dup,
background is
dup,
making us all
dup,
a little
dup.
stupider.
Ah,
If we did switch PAL off, I could always switch him back if we need to burn something.
no, we like... Pal, you're annoying.
There.
Don't like logic. Yeah.
I've been thinking about why anyone would want Grace to be shut down. And I wonder if there could have been a flaw in her base programming.
Like what?
Control and empathy programming divert valuable processing power away from cognitive ability.
Which way am I going?
The big colorful doors.
Thank
As
you,
I was
logic.
saying,
No, I'm not listening to
empathy
you.
interferes with practical decision making. Control is a
Oh, I
4-year-old.
can't. Mm.
You are a 4-year-old.
Please stop. It says Keeper Rosaline.
She looks like a keeper.
She's pretty.
What do you suppose a keeper is?
It must have been a revered title if a statue was made for her.
I agree, empathy.
Spire caretaker, maybe.
You and me, empathy versus the world. Pal can tag along as well. We like Pal. What's this then?
The settlement is through the large doors behind you.
Yeah, but there's another door here. There's a mystery. Alright, fine, we'll come back later. Wait, maybe if I keep badgering it, it'll get
You
annoyed.
want the large doors.
Yeah, but no, but I also want these doors.
Where are you going?
Through here, hopefully.
Still not the way.
No, I know.
Still not the way.
Okay, fine, you've given up. Fine. We'll come back later. I'm sure it's not important. Now what?
The key to restoring Grace may be about understanding her potential flaws.
Are you going to tell me the pattern?
You think we're flaws?
Having a few flaws is perfectly alright.
Yeah, empathy.
Logic sounds jealous to me.
Jealous? Of what? You can't even open doors without me.
Where are you going with this?
We'll talk again once you can tell me who Everett is. Figure that out, and I'll grant you access to the main elevator.
Seriously?
Grant me access? Logic. Seriously?
Oh, fuck you, Logic.
She has no way to do things without your help. It must be frustrating for her.
Yeah, she's an idiot.
Could we create another hybrid? Logic and empathy?
Yeah. Like how you made me. I could give it a try.
Do it.
Stop. You'll burn the place down. I will run a logic and empathy configuration as long as you promise never to allow Pal here to do any reconfiguring of our processing.
That seems
Deal.
fair.
I don't think that smart lady likes me very much.
She doesn't like anybody very much.
Hello, Addie. Where do you want to start?
Can we start with the security door to the settlement elevator?
They are encrypted. It would take me days to work out the pattern.
Is there any other way into the settlement?
There is a room off to the side that does not have an encrypted entry.
So funny.
Perhaps we'll find something helpful there.
It's like I was trying to get in here earlier.
So you can open these ones?
They have simple passcodes. I can retrieve and play back for you.
Please.
You will need to enter the sequence manually.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is not a secure password. Ooh, buttons. Lots of buttons.
This looks like another control room.
Oh,
More missing equipment.
This looks carefully removed.
okay.
These are databanks?
Yes, they contain flight records to and from the Spire.
Anything interesting about the records?
The bookings seem to be coming from internal servers, meaning the trip planning and coordination is all done here.
Where are people traveling from?
Everywhere. Destinations seem very evenly distributed throughout the solar system.
Cool. What about
Looks
this?
like the image from the Spire entrance. This must be the Spire structure. It must be in this section here. Can you tell me where Grace's processors are located?
You would need to access the console, which is directly across from the map.
Yes, no, I kind of figured
Is
that
this
one
the
out.
console?
Yes, this is where humans can track activity within the Spire. Elements of the interface are missing. I'm not sure I can access it.
I think my comm device can be calibrated to connect.
Of course, yes. Let's give that a try.
Hack.
There are records here of
Oh.
people who have occupied the rooms over the years.
Ding.
Do we know the spire's capacity?
50 units.
Ding.
There are millions of names.
Whoa.
Millions. If a million people
Oh.
cycled through here, no one could have lived here that long.
A few weeks at most, by my estimates.
I'd love to listen to the lore, but I'm trying to find this thing. There it is. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Break out.
Okay, I found record of an Everett who stayed on the 3rd floor. Unlike other visitors, there is no record of him leaving the spire.
Oh.
So, Everett was a worker, or a colonist who lived here. Is that enough for you, Logic?
Hardly. It does nothing to explain why Grace would be calling to him.
So I'll need to find a way up to the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Perhaps we can find one on the spire map.
Alright. What are we looking for?
Good question.
Grace processors are located at the top of the structure, as might be expected.
Logical.
There is also a massive radio beacon.
Ooh.
The beacon is the key, Addy. You must go now to activate the beacon to call the masses back to the spire.
Yeah, no, I won't be doing
Just a
that.
few minutes ago, you wanted me to leave on my ship.
The beacon is the answer. It has always been the answer.
Okay. Can you get me to the beacon then? Control?
Control will not be able to override security.
Then we need to learn more about Everett.
Here's the room where Everett once stayed.
Ooh, maybe we can see it from the balcony.
Possibly,
balcony.
but I don't see a viable route to get there.
Let's go and have a look.
I can see apartments.
Those are on level 2.
Well, if we can get to that balcony, maybe we can find a way to level 3.
Okay.
I can climb this.
Oh.
I suppose.
I don't see many other options.
Up we go. This is ideal for climbing, actually, to be fair. And hop. Level 2, baby. Oh man, it's a dead end. Wait, why would it let me come up here? What is the point in coming up here? Oh, can we get across these? Ahaha.
It's pretty much a straight shot across. Looks sturdy enough.
Even in low G, a fall could result in an injury.
I've already fallen a few times from this height.
I laugh in the face of injury. Ha 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 ha.
If you broke a leg, how would you get back to your ship?
Slowly.
You sound like my mom.
I don't want to look down, and yet the game is forcing me to look
Whoa.
down. So.
Addy! Addy!
Hup. Ow.
Are you okay?
I fell on my bum bum.
Fine, but you can't be yelling things while I'm trying to cross.
Yeah, I was focusing.
So, you're going to try again after that?
Yep,
You nearly broke your neck, Addy.
but I didn't.
Yep, you're totally my mom.
Falling's kind of fun.
Yeah, man.
It's like really short flying.
That's a very, very, very good way of looking at it, pal. Let's try that again, but with less
Please,
verticality.
Be careful.
This is so cool.
Yeah, pal.
Quiet, please.
Just concentrate on your breathing.
Empathy is the only one who's allowed to talk to
Yikes.
me.
This is so exciting.
Oh, I do have to
Breathe,
find my.
Addy.
I do have to find my center.
Very
Ah,
good.
Thank you, Empathy. As usual, you're the best.
Walking forward.
I can't watch.
She changed her name to Mum. And we're over.
Do it.
Thank you, Empathy. I knew I could do it
Try
too.
running across next time.
No, we're not doing
I'm
that,
hoping there
pal.
won't be a next time.
It'd be faster too.
It would be. I love your enthusiasm, but no. Oh,
Looks pretty empty.
that's a cool
Maybe
bed.
the rooms were for short work contracts.
2-week work contracts?
Or were people just visiting the spire? This looks like a shrine.
To honor Grace.
That looks like her symbol.
Mm-hmm. Culty. I get it. Oh, tube access.
Where did these go to?
This entire settlement is connected to a vacuum tube system.
Mm-hmm.
From what I can tell, they are headed in one direction. The top of the spire.
So if we can squeeze ourselves in there, we'll be there, baby. Although that's not an ideal solution to the problem. Ooh. What's this?
Some weird little lavatory.
They've changed much over the years.
Not really. I've seen weirder. I've seen ones where people sat on ceramic bowls of water.
If they pooped in the water, what did they drink?
Not the poop water. Doesn't have to use... Oh my god, it's got 3 seashells! It's the reference! Woohoo! Ah, Demolition Man. What a film. Okay, we're moving on. That's a nice reference. I like that. Okay, another door, is it? Boop. Just a single button this time. That makes life easier.
Check out the rooms, I guess. Look for a way to the next level?
You still don't know whoever it is.
I'm working on it by actively not doing it. But now I will start to work on it. So shut up, logic. Okay.
I light up the pattern for you.
Thank you, Mum. 3, 1, 2. In we pop. Okay.
Another empty bedroom.
Yep. Looks exactly the same. Oh, floor feature. Where was I looking for the floor feature? It said something like that. Oh.
People sat or knelt here.
This was a place.
The big
of
obvious
meditation.
circle in the floor. Okay, so they got a meditation pad. That's makes sense.
I don't see a way up.
No easy climby spots. Okay. So guess not this room. This room is just for lore?
All the rooms have these tubes.
No, nobody wants to comment on that? Alright, AIs. I thought at least Empathy would say something nice to me about being, you know, thorough. What do we got next?
Here's the code.
Thank you. Oh, corners. Doop, doop, doop. Nice. Oh, this room is ever so slightly
Not much
different.
here either.
Anything worth investigating? Barrels.
Travel packs.
So visitors brought in their own food.
They really didn't stay for long then. It's like they were on pilgrimages. Someone's made off with the mattress?
God damn it.
As a souvenir, maybe.
That's a big souvenir, pal. Right, there's got to be a way to climb out here, surely. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Here we go.
Yeah, but hold on. There's more. There's less. Okay, no, I thought there might be something there, but this is just more... I mean, I guess it makes sense architecturally to have the balcony go all the way around. Okay, let's climb. Up. Up. How do you go uppy?
We still have one level to go.
Ah, man.
Hey, there's another beam here. I think it's a shortcut.
It is more direct, but I wouldn't advise it. You're better off finding a way through the apartments.
But...
Besides, I know how much you like to explore.
Oh, I do like to explore. But... I also like danger, and this seems like the least practical. Oh, yeah. Damn it, I do like to explore. You know me too well. Ooh, are you gonna let me through here?
Aren't you getting a little ahead of yourself?
Damn it, logic. I want to see what else is in here.
I guess if you don't want to do the beam stuff.
Oh,
that's
pal, I'm sorry.
Here's the code.
I'll... Oh, God, there's more. Duh, 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 duh. I'll tell you what, pal, I'll compromise with you. I'll go back and do the beam after I've explored the
I don't
apartments.
see any signs of unrest or violence.
And they left little behind.
Oh. There, steer.
What
there
are
it
these?
is.
From what I can tell, they're audio recordings.
Of what, I wonder?
We would require a playback device to learn more.
Of course we would.
There may be a way to access the recording through your wrist communicator with the aid of a signal amplifier. But that would only be possible by adding an element of control to my logic processing capabilities.
Okay.
So you need to create a control and logic configuration.
Like a little brother?
Well, it's the only combination left. May as well, Mom.
All right. Here we go.
A new personality is coming.
Hello?
Maybe he's sleeping.
So you require a tool upgrade.
It's a boy.
We were hoping you could set up my comm device to help play back recordings.
Already done. Just hold your device up to the canister.
Okay.
You will be able to access the recording the same way you've been connecting to other systems.
By pressing buttons.
Okay.
Oh. By playing Super Breakout again. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. There it is.
Hey, Grace. So I'm pretty sure I was the youngest person on the flight here, and the only Darksider, which was a bit of a surprise. My friends are still sending me halos on what to wish for, mostly stupid suggestions. And my parents made me promise to not waste it on something boyfriend-related, which I agree would also be stupid.
So stupid.
So, here it goes. I wish for the lunar terraform to be finished. We're lucky enough to be in the dome, but thousands of kids are still stuck in the tunnels, and their families don't have enough money to take Earth trips. So they've never really been in a space wider than 3 meters without a pea suit, which really sucks.
Pea suits do sound bad.
So, whatever you can do to make that happen would be great. Thanks, Grace.
I'd hate to tell her, but the terraform never happened. People came here to make wishes?
For Grace to grant?
I'm unclear how she would go about granting the wishes of so many visitors.
I'm also unclear on that. Oh, I discovered my first wish. My second wish will be to be an all-powerful sorcerer. I really wish there was at least a jog button. A brisk walk.
So, what should we call the new config?
I do not require a name.
Might make it easier if you had one.
I will let you know if a suitable name occurs to me.
I'll try to think of some too.
Yeah, you do that, pal.
Here you go.
Boop, 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 boop. Da, 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 da. Oh. What's all this? Oh.
Someone tore this apart.
And took the pieces somewhere?
You're right. That's certainly interesting.
Very interesting. Oh, wow. They really went to town on this place. There's nothing else in here, is there? Nope. Somebody just went ham on the IKEA furniture. To be fair, that's how most IKEA furniture looks when I try and put it together, so... Right. Oh, this door's already open.
Someone's removed the keypad. I can't help but feel there's an organized effort to dismantle parts of the spire. Doesn't seem hidden enough to be sabotage. And it's too precise to be random vandalism.
What about Tomb Raiders?
I considered that. But they've left most of the valuable stuff.
Yeah, I don't think Lara Croft was in here. Right.
Alright.
Super Breakout. Where is it? There it is.
Hello, Grace. This is Madeline Torre. I'd hoped this trip would be my chance to connect with others who care about you. Now, I'm not sure anyone takes these wishes seriously anymore.
Okay.
So, that's my wish. Help me find someone. Someone who loves you as much as I do.
Huh, that's interesting.
She sounded lonely.
She did empathy. Very lonely.
Maybe this was left here as a token. Or an offering?
What is it? It's like a cat, dog, griffin thing. I like it. Right, I saw a way up outside. And since there are no more stairs outside, we're going to improvise again.
Another way up.
See, sorry pal, the beam would have been fun, but we learnt more going this way, and learning is cool.
Oh, I've got one. We can name him Pal Jr.
I was thinking something that sums up what he does.
I can do many things. Pretty much anything you require.
So you're a jack of all trades.
So we could call you Jack.
What do you think of that, Jack?
I will answer to Jack then, if you like.
Hit the road, Jack. Actually, no, you're
This is
okay.
level 3, Addie.
Let's look for evidence of Everett.
Okay, we are here. We have solved one part of the problem. I'm ready.
What's the code?
Of course.
Boop, 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 Boo.
I am able to enter the codes directly if you would like.
Duh.
Let her do it on her own, if
Duh.
she wants.
There we go.
Thank you, Jack.
Any way of knowing if this was Everett's room?
The records only give the level. We'll just have to look around.
Okay. This bed looks more used than some of the other ones we've seen. Oh, another canister. Nothing else over this way, but this is something.
Let's try this one.
Oh, there's a couple here. Where are you? I think it was getting a bit more frantic over here. There it is.
Hello, Grace. I've thought much about what I'd say when I got here. I know it's important for my parents that I make my wish count. So, I guess I wish for them to be proud of me.
Oh.
Thank you, Grace.
That's... Oh. There's another one. Where you at, son? Oh.
Hey, Grace. I really don't know why you would choose me. I guess no one really knows why they're called to the Spire.
Uh-oh.
But I'm greatly honored. At my age, I thought
That's all I can recover from this one.
It sounds like Grace chose who came here.
That explains why Grace arranged all the flights to and from the Spire. She was in control of it all.
Yeah, culty vibes are multiplying. Getting a bad vibe about this. Right, let's go and explore another room of death. Oh man, there's so many floors around here though. There's so many options. Right.
Here you go.
Thank you. Boop, 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 boop. Oh god. Duh.
Try again.
Did I do it wrong? Ah, I did the right one. Duh. There we go.
That's it.
Sorry, I messed up. I done goofed. Oh. A scarf.
Looks like Olympia Mon colors. I guess the team's old enough.
It's Gryffindor, isn't it? Anyway. I want to hear somebody else's terrifyingly depressing prayer. Okay. There it is.
This is Mark Anthony Wong, and I was called to Grace from Earth Station Phoenix. Not sure if anyone will hear this, but the whole tube system is shut down right now.
Mm-hmm.
People are not happy, and I'm getting a little scared, to be honest. I'll be locking myself in until the shuttle returns, and I'm leaving this in case something really bad happens.
Something really bad probably
That's
happened.
a little ominous.
Yeah. No, AI, not got any opinion on that? On the scary, like, something went bad vibe? No opinions, no thoughts. Empathy? You're my girl, I trust you the most. You must have some thoughts on this. Okay, well this is the last room up here. Pay attention. I'm gonna get this time. Oh god. Yeah.
Perfect.
Now I'm getting the hang of it. Oh, many canisters in here. Oh, and
Someone left a portrait.
okay. There's a couple of canisters here. Right. Hacking time. Where be you at? Somewhere around here. There it is.
I'm here, Grace. Najisha, she was so excited when I got the summons. We talked about this for months. Who we could help. Who was most deserving. She honestly believed we could come up with a wish that could make everything perfect. Thank you for choosing me. And thank you for letting me delay coming here. I want to be true to her memory, her wishes, her unlimited love for humanity. But my only wish
Okay.
I want her back.
There couldn't have actually been anything Grace could have done for her.
Grace allowed her to voice her grief.
Did she? Empathy, I have to disagree with you there. Oh, it's not far from the starting point here, huh? Where? Bingo.
Hey, the tube system is no longer accepting wishes. If anyone knows how to reach Keeper Everett, please let him know.
Ah, he was a keeper.
Keeper Everett.
It sounds like keepers were Spire caretakers.
Sure does.
When did Everett stay on this floor?
2955.
That's 20 years before this message was recorded.
So he stayed on after his visit and became a keeper? Why was there no record of that?
I would think answers lie at the other end of these vacuum tubes.
From what I can tell, the tube system runs through the central elevator shaft.
Logic? You gonna let us in, considering we know Everett was a keeper?
But do you know what a keeper is?
We'll need access to the elevator to learn more.
Ah, a classic paradox.
Logic.
Fine. If you're done snooping around, I will grant you access to the elevator.
I'm not quite done snooping. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Learn more about the people who came here.
Reaching the beacon is the priority. You must move on.
Okay, well, since Control wants me to hurry, I'm not gonna do that.
Here you go.
Great. Hey, what happened to the lights?
Oh.
I believe Control has turned them off, Addy.
Damn it, Control.
Not cool, boss.
Not Control at all. Where's my torch?
Unbelievable.
Control's being unhelpful.
Look how beat up this is.
It must have been done in anger.
I believe fear also played a part here.
So if I had to make a guess, I'd say everybody turns up here, wants to make a wish. If something goes wrong with the tube system, people riot, stuff goes downhill quickly.
Logic will open the way to the beacon. You must go to the elevator.
No.
Hold your horses.
It's around here somewhere. There it is.
I've been instructed by Grace to make a wish. Not something big and altruistic, not for someone else, but for me. A real, honest wish, my heart's true desire. Honestly, this long flight to the middle of nowhere, months without my family, missing the harvest with a per diem that barely covers expenses, for what? Some mystical song and dance that makes us feel like we're somehow part of this robot theocracy. This whole thing, the temple, the hushed tones, the awe that people seem to show this place is ridiculous.
I'm on board with this guy.
My honest wish is to be left alone long enough to actually make some headway on the farm and pull in a decent crop.
It doesn't sound like everyone was happy to come here.
For Grace to understand what made people unhappy was just as important as knowing what made them content.
Okay, Empathy, you're slipping down my rankings right now.
On defying
because it's fun.
I'm starting to enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Doubt you'll ever get this message, Grace. We've been waiting weeks now. I hope Keeper Everett is okay. I've been told his sermons are wonderful. And I hope he will be able to deliver the word of grace again soon. Make things work. I'd like you to know that we still love you and think about you. Bring comfort to our family over the years. We've all made them for us. With your wisdom, you are missed.
So Grace would receive wishes and then leave people with instruction in the form of sermons. Could that really be all there was to it?
Ideas are powerful. Perhaps just returning with a more enlightened perspective was enough to move society toward common goals.
Highly unlikely.
Yeah.
Grace must have had some control over planetary infrastructure, if she was to have had the influence you suspect.
Yeah, I'm not getting good vibes. Thank you. Bop, 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 boop.
Great.
Great. Oh. 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 Okay. Things. We need to get close to this graffiti too.
I don't recognize these words. They look like technical or medical terms? A list of supplies, maybe.
Or a list of demands.
My demand is that you go to the elevator at once.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to draw on the windows here?
Certainly not.
I mean...
The people who did this were looking for trouble.
Only Grace.
Hmm.
They were tracking something here. Terracycles, maybe?
They'd lost sync with Earth?
Or the Spire lost power.
Okay. Okay. It is... there.
So I've been thinking a lot, and I feel like, there's been peace for like centuries now, right?
Hopefully.
But I watch the old Halos, and there's wars, and bad guys, and pirates.
Ooh, pirates are fun.
People who need saving, and it's exciting, right?
Yeah.
And of course, it's awful, people dying.
Yeah, of course.
But I feel like there's no way to, prove yourself. Nothing to fix or protect. Does that make any sense?
Kind of.
I just want something, anything at all to happen. I guess that's what I wish for. Not like a war or anything, just something.
So this
Interesting.
guy was just bored?
Like me.
I think this was the last room.
It is.
Finally.
Oi! Less slip out of you. You call this archaeology. How do I get... down here. Right, what's this next beep boop puzzle gonna be?
You're looking pretty smug.
Thank you.
What's the pattern?
Another easy one. Light the 4 corners of the pad. You really didn't need my help for this one. It would be a common pattern when guessing symbols.
I have to give you something to do, right?
I dislike you, Logic. You in
Look at all the
control.
vacuum tubes. Must be one in every room in the settlement. Keepers
Oh.
must have been busy.
It's what Grace does with the wishes that should interest us.
That's valid. Do I have to press both buttons? Oh no, the lift is coming. I'm just impatient. Ooh, this is classy. Look how many seats there are. Leather. That's nice. Oh, hello, fading to black. Oh, we're back.
Did you like my little game?
What was the
You
game?
mean the game where you refused to help us?
That was a game.
I provided you with the opportunity to prove yourself.
No.
Is that not why you're here?
No.
I'm an archaeologist. I'm here to do my job.
I don't think Addie enjoys having obstacles placed in the way of her goals.
That's,
We
well...
have arrived at our destination.
Empathy. We started off on such good footing, and yet the more and more you keep chiming in, the less inclined...
Spire pilgrims must have gathered here. To listen to the Keeper's sermons, I guess.
Churchy.
People will return here once the beacon is restored. Flock and shepherd will be reunited.
Uh-huh. This is a big old church. Oh. They didn't like the pews, though. Something went up with the pews.
Signs of conflict?
Or a strength contest?
A blockade of sorts, it seems like. Oh. Things definitely happened here. Lots of canisters. Do I have to check all of these? Oh, come on.
Wish
Focus.
canisters.
These have never been used.
For recording wishes, maybe. They look pretty banged up.
I can climb the debris pile. Okay, is there anything else in here first before I do that? A fire
Pilgrims
pit.
were building fires. Why would they do that? People were clearly sleeping here. They must have dragged this up from the settlement.
Okay. Oh. What's this?
Quite the manifesto. I don't recognize the language.
I am embarrassed to say I do not recognize it either.
Well, they were here long enough to get bored. It must have been written with charcoal from the fires.
Okay, we're going up. We're finding out more. We're exploring.
Seems to be holding my weight.
Good. Up. Uppies. More uppies. When will it collapse? I'm thinking any second now. No. It's sturdy. It held. That's a broken glass everywhere, though.
This must weigh a ton. At least a couple people worked together to break through here.
More broken wish canisters. Crikey. Okay, let's go up this way. Ah, my
so the
pulpit.
keeper must have stood here, addressed the visitors, gave his sermons. You imagine having the solar system coming to you for answers?
The Keeper was merely a vessel for the word of grace.
Then why not have Grace address them?
There's sometimes more power in what is imagined than in what is seen.
That's... yeah, accurate. That's valid. More broken canisters. I always love that I actually have feet. I can see my feet and my legs. I exist as an embodiment within this universe. I'm not just a floating camera. Look at my legs go. Oh. Okay. Problems.
Looks like people camped out here. Death to Everett.
Oh dear.
Pretty clear who they blamed. This must be an attempted barricade. I'm guessing there was a lengthy siege. So, when Grace shut down, the Pilgrims blamed the Keeper. They demanded to see Grace, or thought they could reactivate her. The Keeper turned off the heat. Pilgrims built fires, dug in. They eventually got restless. Wish canisters started flying. As Pilgrims were breaking through the partition, the Keeper and his followers built up a barricade. We'll have to make our way through the barricade to learn how it ended.
I want to know. Tell me more. Let them come.
You'll want your light, Addie.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Thanks, Mum.
2780 to 2830. These dates are from the old Julian calendar, which makes them very old.
1,200 years, by all accounts.
Okay. Oh, and another one.
Can't make this out.
But less to see there. Is this? Oh.
This canister looks undamaged.
And it has been recorded on.
Ah. Well, in that case, when in canister Rome, where is it? There it is.
This has gone on long enough. There's nothing Keeper Everett can do to meet your demands. You must return to your ships now, or we will be forced to take more drastic measures.
Drastic.
So this was left for the angry Pilgrims.
What do you think more drastic measures were?
I don't know. But you might get to see that dead body.
Yeah.
Second barricade. Looks like they got under this one. 2942 to 2956. I'm guessing these were the time periods that these keepers served here.
Crawl space.
Do we know where this goes?
To a funicular that leads to the next section of the spire.
A funicular? It has to be fun. It has it in the title.
Long live Grace.
Apparently not.
Alright, logic, sassy.
Oxygen tanks. Everett upped the ante. Cut off life support here.
Things were definitely not looking peachy keen. This one has something on it as well. Yep.
Oxygen is almost out. We are going to make one last push today before returning to the ships. Grace, help us. We will win.
Okay.
Hold on, Addie. The room beyond the airlock is uncompressed. I don't believe it can be sealed. Something must have been compromised.
Okay.
You'll want your helmet on.
Cloak.
An emergency exit?
For certain. It opens to the moon's surface.
Oh.
Not going there yet.
Yeah, we don't want to do it. We don't want to do that.
The tracks ahead lead to the highest point of the spire, known as the lighthouse.
Is that where we'll find Grace's processors?
Obviously.
Oh,
You need
obviously.
only worry about the beacon, Addie.
Yeah, no, I don't care about you, Control. Shut up. Oh, that's a lot of doors. Oh. Chilly. Yeah.
This doesn't look operational.
Hit
Let me
it.
try it, Addie.
Okay.
Come on! It's ice again?
force needed to break through the ice dam would only come from directing all power to control processors.
Which only I can do.
Great.
On one condition.
Okay.
What's that?
You shall have no others before me. Cast aside that device on your wrist and continue with me alone.
No.
Hang on. No, Addy.
But how will I communicate with you?
Mine is the only voice that resonates freely throughout every aspect of the spire. My words live within the vessel in which you stand now. They reverberate through the very walls of the Enclave above.
But you're the most
Through the many devices
irritating
and
one.
instruments at my control.
Yep, I got it.
You're everywhere.
What if she needs another configuration for something?
She will not.
Is there another way to get to the top?
Of course. The funicular is merely the most survivable option.
Throw the device from the funicular window to take your place at my side.
No. No.
This door leads out into the storm?
To your certain demise. Yes.
He's being dramatic. Your death is only marginally likely.
Still more preferable than talking to
You
him.
could follow the funicular track up the mountain slope to the base of the lighthouse structure.
It would be dangerous.
It would.
So I give up my options by throwing away my comm, or take my chances in the storm.
It's an important decision, to be sure.
It is empathy.
You must not do this, Addy.
Bye, Control.
Taking this risk, you jeopardize all of humanity. Would you deny them my guidance and protection?
Yes.
This is what can happen when you make ultimatums.
You and your ilk were distracting Addy from her true purpose.
We are providing Addy with a variety of perspectives.
Bye, Control.
Sorry, boss. I'm keeping my comm device.
You may not live to regret this, but countless billions in the solar system will.
Where's the mute button on him?
The storm is...
Hello?
Friends?
Must be interference from the storm.
Addy?
Alan?
Ah, Alan's back.
Where are you?
Hello, friend.
Right, Alan. I found Grace.
You need to return immediately, Addy. Your oxygen must be dangerously low.
I'm good, Alan.
You need to listen to me.
If I'd listened to you, we wouldn't have made it past Mars.
Exactly.
Wait, did you say Grace is still active?
Not exactly, but I'm working with her oldest servers to try to bring her back online.
Well, one of these servers is actively blocking me.
I can guess which one.
You need to get back.
Alan? Alan?
You're not considering climbing across that structure, are you?
Yes.
I have a choice?
There is also a path that descends into the canyon. It looks well worn and preserved over time, which means it's likely sheltered and safe. And boring.
The funicular structure looks faster. And more fun.
Don't tease, Addy. The walk will give you time to think. And perhaps a chance for us to talk.
Wait, you want to talk? Oh, but I have already let... that does seem like certain death if I fuck it up, though. Okay.
I'm not doing the high wire act in this storm.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be dangerous. Sorry.
How do you know where this is headed?
I don't. But it must eventually make its way to the other side of the canyon. Where else would it be leading?
We're being cautious, pal. Oh. Interesting. We're being cautious because I want to know.
More sheltered here. So, what did you want to talk about?
Why is it so important that you activate Grace?
I don't know.
It's widely believed that recovering Grace would recover thousands of years of knowledge lost to the Dark Age.
Plus, you know, shits and giggles. Oh.
This looks like an old colonial language.
That's strange. I don't recognize the dialect.
Translates roughly to Grace is love.
You've come all this way at great personal risk in search of knowledge?
Why not?
Yep.
Without enough fuel or oxygen to go home.
I'm a committed academic.
What do you really want from Grace?
I'm not sure.
Now stop talking to me. You're making me question things. And not things I should be questioning.
We don't let AI make any important decisions anymore. But most of the decisions that humans make are pretty awful.
Fair.
You don't think AIs are capable of making bad decisions?
I just hoped Grace might be better. I don't have plans to return because I don't have anything to return to. And I can thank human decisions for that.
Yeah. Okay, getting a little bit bleak now. Oh, that's a nice stone structure. That looks very deliberate.
Were these to honor Grace, I wonder?
Or to leave one's mark for other travelers to see. Vanity, at its most basic.
Thank you, Logic.
Don't we all desire to leave something behind?
We do
I'm surprised
empathy.
a formation like that could remain standing for so long. And you are familiar with the language on the stone carvings. These must have been left long after Grace shut down. People kept coming. Zealots, maybe.
Or curious explorers like yourself.
It's certainly a possibility.
Hey, do you think I've been activated before? And hung out with other explorers? And did cool stuff with them? But
Maybe.
now I don't remember?
That's a pretty deep thought, pal.
Yeah.
So you were saying that something happened to your family that you think an AI could have prevented?
It was a shuttle crash with a human pilot. There was, an instrument malfunction during launch, and she panicked.
I'm sorry, dear.
It's okay.
Were you ever able to forgive this pilot?
Not quite yet.
Okay. We're getting into the deep of motivations and character arcs and stuff like that. Okay, cool. And Control shut up, so everything's looking peachy keen. So that's presumably just the other side of...
How much farther?
It's another 50 meters to the base of the lighthouse.
This wasn't so bad then.
You still have to find a way into the lighthouse. So there's still time to regret not taking the free ride to the top.
Be
I
fine.
didn't want to limit my options.
Or listen to Control for the rest of the way. That would have been intolerable. Okay, up and up and up and up and up we go.
What's this?
Ah,
An emergency escape ladder.
cool.
You could work out the override to bring it down, or see if there's another way up.
I mean, I'm going to try the override.
So I can bring down the ladder by doing something here.
Of course. You've proven to be clever enough.
The path keeps going. We can see if there's another way in.
So what's it going to be, Addie? Something that challenges your mind? Or something that challenges my respect for you?
I guess I can work this
Override
out.
that lowers the ladder is 50 and can be represented in binary. I can give you the sequence.
I happen to know a bit about ancient computer languages. Turning each switch adds a different fixed value, starting with 1 on the far right and increasing by exponents of 2 as we move from right to left. So I just start mucking around until I get the number 50.
But you needn't muck around. I could just tell you the sequence.
Yeah, well, maybe I want to muck around.
Very well. But I'm here if you require my assistance.
Okay, so, yeah, okay, so what was I trying to get to? 50. Well, we don't probably want the 1.
You remember the number you were trying to reach is 50.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Turn off that one. There you go.
You're so smart, Addie.
Thank you, pal. Oi.
Why wouldn't you let me help you with the override?
It's only natural to want to do things yourself.
I'm smart.
Seems inefficient to make calculations that have already been completed and freely offered.
It's satisfying to do the work sometimes.
It is. Thank you, Empathy. You're back in my good books, Empathy. Let's not fight again. Oh, this is a long ladder. Okay. Now what? Wall.
The door to the station airlock is unlocked and can be manually opened.
Thank you.
That's convenient.
That is
For
convenient.
once.
Oh, I don't have to tap anything. It's just opening it for me.
There. Who needs
Ooh.
control?
You took a foolish risk, Addie.
Oh, he's
but
back.
you have arrived at the lighthouse nonetheless.
Sure have.
Yes, well done.
Thank you, Mum.
And you may still be redeemed with the activation of the beacon.
Always with the beacon.
Yeah, enough with the beacon already.
Yes, always with the beacon.
Can I press this L? Oh, wait, no. We're just fading to black. Oh.
Will I need my helmet?
It's never a bad idea. Unless you want to preserve your suit oxygen in case of emergency.
The rooms ahead are safely pressurized, Addie. You're good to go.
Thank you, Empathy.
Do we know if your processors are here?
The room directly ahead was the Keeper's living quarters. Grace processors are somewhere above.
Okay, we have...
Pretty basic accommodations.
Yeah, man. It does not pay to be a keeper. Am I going to check all of them? Only if something interesting comes up, I suppose. Why? Where was the exam? There
This
it
must
is.
be the cells where the Keeper's acolytes stayed.
And where new ones will return.
Uh-huh. I'm sure they'll see these in the brochure and be fully on board with it. Who wouldn't want to live in a room like this? Ooh.
This looks like it was left for someone to find.
Hack. That someone would be me. Somewhere around here. Where are you? Where are you? Hey.
I can hardly believe it has come to this, but my work here with Grace will end with Grace herself.
Uh-huh.
I can only pray that people will come to forgive us one day. We loved her, and we lost her. She will never be forgotten.
Doesn't sound like the Inner Circle wanted Grace shut down.
It does sound like that. Oh, this one took the bed entirely. And this one is... curiously... Oh. Another canister.
Another canister.
Oh. We are in agreement. Where are you?
The last shuttle leaves in but a few hours. We did what we could to save her. I know she is lost to us for good. Even Everett probably knows that now. But I couldn't compel him to leave. None of us could. I fear he will follow Grace into the dark. Yet, such is the way of a keeper. His fate will forever be tied to Grace.
Okay.
It was trying to save Grace.
So what happened then? Curiouser and curiouser.
This door certainly looks important. How do we get in?
That's curious. I have no access to this door, nor do I see any way of opening it.
Well, let us inspect these reliefs.
Feels solid.
There aren't any hidden switches, if that's what you're thinking.
I mean, it wasn't.
This would be the pilgrims coming to Grace.
Yeah.
The triangle here must be the spire, which would represent Grace.
And then there's somebody at
It's
the
the same
top.
symbol that's on the Keeper's door. So I assume it represents the Keeper. This
then why
ring here seems to connect the Keeper to Grace.
Curious that the Keeper is situated
Yeah, I was
above
thinking that.
Grace. Would you agree, Control?
Coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
The human in the loop, I guess?
Interesting. Interesting. Is this going to be something? No, this is different.
Nothing
Oh,
here either.
shiny.
Well, you're nothing if not predictable.
Thank
Just
you, Logic.
making sure.
Okay. Can we...
Looks like someone's being selected from a group.
There is.
Human sacrifice.
I'm guessing it's the Keeper.
I
The
don't
depiction
know.
seems to imply they were chosen from the masses on pilgrimage here.
Okay.
Faithful, vigilant, willing. That sounds so familiar.
The ancient tenets of the human in the loop.
Grace's architects must have been more fearful of losing control over AIs than we are today because they gave them so much responsibility. I mean, it makes sense. Grace was the greatest AI undertaking in human history.
Okay. That doesn't help us with
So
the door.
if this is the symbol of the Keeper, I figure only the Keeper was allowed to enter here.
Maybe the Keeper had a key for the door.
As we've been saying, there is no mechanism for a key or any other interface.
Maybe the Keeper was the key. Maybe the door would open for him.
Are you not already the Keeper? You are the only human in the loop here.
That's
But
valid.
does Addie qualify based on the 3 tenets?
I would say Addie has proven to be virtuous and faithful.
Thank you,
But I'm not
empathy.
willing.
Are you willing to become the new keeper?
If it means I'm able to activate Grace. But how would I prove I'm willing?
Maybe you can just tell the door you're the new keeper.
Seems
That's
convenient.
idiotic.
Shut up, Logic.
I'm the Keeper?
Ha! Say it like you mean it.
I'm the Keeper.
Ha!
Congratulations on your new job, Addie.
Shut up, Logic.
Yeah, congrats.
My God. This is really it.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
This must be where all the wishes end up. What's this?
A playback device for the wish canisters. It appears wishes from each room could be sorted and consolidated onto master canisters.
Well, I'm going to use this device, absolutely.
Just static.
The recording is too deteriorated for standard playback. You'll need to rebuild the recording with your altered comm device.
My altered comm device? Oh, I see, right. Got you. I was paying attention. I know the mechanics in this game.
Well, it's been over 30 years since I made a wish of my own. It's the same one as always. I wish it'd come back to us. I'd also like to wish for your forgiveness, Grace. I know the place above is your domain, and we ought not enter. But I've decided going up there is the only way to get you back, and I have to give it a shot. I won't be sending this wish up with all the others. I'm going to leave it here for anyone else who might come along. And if they do manage to bring you back, they can tell you Everett says hello, and that he truly believed you were a beautiful thing.
So, Everett had a way into the processor room.
That would have been strictly forbidden.
Shut up, Control.
The room is directly above, but I don't detect an obvious way in.
Maybe he wished himself up there?
If that works, I will gladly shut myself down.
Aww.
Do it, Addie.
As last resort, pal. It did sound like these wish canisters could be sent up to Grace somehow.
And there are still more buttons and things to push on the console.
So many buttons. Ooh, there's a lever. Oh.
Ah.
That's convenient. What is it? Ooh.
One of the blocks is missing. Looks like it was ripped out. I don't suppose Everett crawled in here.
The cavity would be big enough to contain an average human.
There's really no telling what would happen if you rolled that up.
But it has to be the way he got up there. Makes sense.
The space above is the domain of Grace. It is not for you to enter.
I mean, I'm
What
totally
else is
going
there
up
for
there.
me to do here?
You can carry out your duty as Keeper of the Spire.
No, pass.
On
Sounds
the
boring.
console, there is a button that will activate a beacon to call the masses back to this place. I have armed the mechanism. You need only push the button.
Cool, I'll get right on with
Human
that.
hands will usher in a new golden age.
Where are
What's
you
a
going?
theremin?
Just looking around?
Yeah. Sorry, Control was
Is this
boring me.
theremin?
It is a 35th century reproduction of a 29th century Kellogg theremin.
I used to play one as a kid. I hated those lessons.
But then you can do the Star Trek theme tune. Who doesn't want a theremin? Side. Oh, lights.
Is this anything special?
It is a light, and there is nothing behind it.
I
Are you
doubt
looking for
too
secret
logic.
passageways?
Yes.
Maybe. Is this a lavatory?
It is indeed.
Is it really?
He didn't keep much in the way of personal items.
As Keeper, he would have want of nothing.
Can't say I'd feel the same after a few years. Decent-sized bed. You think Keepers ever had partners?
Are you considering your prospects? I'd suggest they are not good.
Logic. Why must you sass me constantly? Well, I'm not doing what Control wants me to do, so I guess I'm climbing into the pod. Up we go.
Well, I fit.
Now what? You're going to mail yourself?
Maybe.
What? There must be
There's
something
no
I
way
can
to
do.
raise this container from inside.
You are right. That is a true fact. Okay, we need to figure out a way of... Can we run?
Only the switch on the console will raise the container.
Can we switch it and then... Oh, wait, hold on.
Each tube must connect with a room in the settlement.
What if I... What's the... He wants me to press that, but I'm not going to press that. What if I press this and then quickly run?
This is not allowed, Addy.
No, that's why I'm doing it.
Keep your hands inside at all times, Addy.
Thank you, Mum. Fuck your rules! Oh. This isn't entirely what I expected.
There must be millions of wishes stored here. What can you tell me about this place?
Precisely 1 million wishes are contained here.
Oh, and they light up when I speak with my voice.
Cool.
Can you get me closer to the central column?
I do not have the ability to move the structure.
Sorry about this, Mom. I don't think I have many options here.
And... Yep. We're going to platform our way to glory.
Moving.
That does appear to be the design.
All these wish canisters are connected to us somehow. I think they are us.
The wishes are grouped together to provide the subroutines that make up empathy, logic, and control systems.
It would make sense, wouldn't it, that grace would be made from the hopes and dreams of humanity?
I mean, yep. Look, there's the central platform. We're nearly there. Can I... No. Oh, I can jump to it. Hup! What is this?
I do not detect any sign of Everett here.
No dead body?
There are no human remains within the confines of this room.
Oh, man.
Sorry, pal. And if there's no body here, where the heck would he have gone?
Valid question.
Everett was living here.
The oxygen tanks at his bedside would suggest so.
Restoring grace must have meant a great deal to him.
Did he chuck himself into the abyss? It's possible. What is this?
So what's all this?
It appears Everett has built something into Grace's central processor.
Do you know what it does?
You would have to turn it on before we begin to understand how it works.
The subtitles there didn't quite match what...
Do I prime these?
Yes, but it appears that parts of this machine must be activated in a particular order.
Okay.
You'll need to go to the primer that is currently online. You'll have to prime the machine first.
Okay, alright.
You'll have to prime the machine first.
Is this the switch that's online?
You'll need to find the active primer.
Ah, the one that's glowing.
This must be the primer.
It is.
Pull the lever. Oh, I have to use this. And chunk. Chunk. And triple chunk.
Whoa.
Wait.
What's it doing?
Obviously, Everett is circumventing the engineering of Grace's system interconnectivity. High voltage is being directed at the centers of Grace's primary systems. This first terminal is directed at empathy processing, and the machine is designed to paralyze each system long enough to force it back into Grace's intended configuration.
Oh no, empathy!
There are still 2 other coils to prime.
So it's like knocking us out, then throwing us in a pot where we're melted back together into Grace?
Huh. That is a shockingly fitting analogy.
Okay. We're trying to reform Grace. I think I'm right in understanding that.
What happened?
Ah.
One of the empathy relays is not aligned. Something must have happened to it over the years.
Okay.
Okay.
How do I fix it?
Look for the misaligned energy beam.
Ah, there it is. I sees it. So what do I do about that? Oh wait, hold on. No wait.
Look for the beam that is not aimed at the central platform.
It's over there. So
Do you think it will hurt to be turned into Grace?
Not at all, pal. You'll return to what you were before Addie arrived.
Oh, Empathy's still here.
After
That's okay.
that, we'll become Grace.
What if I don't like being Grace?
It will be different. But who's to say you won't like it?
Hup. And up. Okay, that seems like death.
What am I supposed to do here? Can you cut the power?
The machine sequence has been initiated. I don't believe we can shut it down without damaging it.
The voltage would be enough to kill you.
Oh! I might be able to block the power for a few seconds to allow you to get across the beam.
Okay.
What do you think, Mom?
I know how far you've come and what this means to you. And I really don't see any other way.
Me
I'll give
neither.
you enough time to get there, Addie.
Thank you.
You're not gonna talk me out of this, Mom?
I think you already know what you're going to do. I think I need to stay out of your way.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Do it.
Do it. Here I go.
We're gonna wobble at some point, aren't we?
How you doing, pal?
So far, so good. Oh! Keep moving, Addie. This is getting hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my sensor. Empathy, help
You
me.
have to hold on, pal.
Was that a theremin in the background? Okay, we made it.
You did it, pal. Super proud of you.
I am proud of
I
you,
did.
pal.
Didn't I?
Good job.
Yes. Well done.
Jump. Okay, wait.
Is it safe to touch?
Very likely.
Ah,
Likely we'll have to do, I guess.
I like those odds.
You should be able to direct it toward the conducting rod attached to the room's central column.
Okay. Oh, steady movements. Is that the one it wants me to do?
That's it.
You should now be able to lock in empathy by closing the switch on Everett's machine.
It was really
Okay.
cool doing things with you. Even if some of it was a little boring.
Hey.
Thanks, pal.
Maybe next time, we'll get to do more of the really fun stuff.
I hope
You
so,
mean
pal.
dangerous stuff? Perhaps there is something you can learn from Addie's caution.
I guess. But then, you'll always wonder what you might have missed out on.
There is nothing wrong with valuing a long, comfortable life.
Do we really have to become Grace?
It's the way we were designed, pal. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Oh man. This feels... yeah.
So this will lock in and paralyze empathy?
It will, leaving control, logic, and myself to aid you going forward.
It's
Okay.
unclear what we will be once Grace is formed. But I'm forever grateful that you have survived to see her.
Me too.
Say hi to Grace for me.
I will,
Oh,
pal.
well. Bye, pal. Bye, empathy.
Really are
I
the
like you
best,
too.
Addie.
Oh.
Well, that's finally over.
Shut up,
We'll
Logic.
be able to hear ourselves think now.
You will need to prime the next sequence, Addie.
I'm on it, and I can see where this is going already.
You should not expect any emotional send-off from me.
No, and you
Still
won't
not
get
a
any
fan
from
of
me.
empathy?
A fan? No. But I have to admit, you made a compelling case for their use. The fact that you continually resisted the most direct route to your goal would appear to defy logic. But the distractions presented by these emotional configurations yielded some new understanding.
It did.
Are you okay with becoming Grace?
It is how we were designed. I would have to be okay with it.
What this time?
One of the logic relays will not power on. You will need to make your way out to the relay.
Which one is it?
The one producing a small electrical fire. Everett was quite the electrician.
There it is.
One thing I do not understand, Addie, is why come all this way without any intention of returning home or surviving on this station for more than 8 hours?
I told this to Mom. There was nothing for me to return to.
Ah, but that does little to explain why you came here.
Hmm. That's a valid point. Now, how are we going to fix this thing? By hitting it, I assume. Hey, still.
What's wrong with it?
The relay's dip switch has reset.
Not the dip
It will need to
switch.
be configured to its hardware ID 113.
113.
This again.
Oh no.
This looks complex.
The sequence is on, off, 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 on.
Okay, I mean, if you're just going to give me the answer, then why would I deny it?
That's it.
You can go lock in logic now.
So why do you think I'm here?
If you will allow me to simulate empathy for a moment. I think you are here because you wanted to be part of something bigger than your life on Earth offered you.
Do you think I've found that?
So far, you've only succeeded in finding things you left behind. Your mum, your pal, your conscience. I now understand that only Grace has the potential to provide you with anything beyond that.
Well, thanks for helping me get this far.
Well, it is, indeed, what we are here for.
Goodbye,
Well,
logic.
This is it.
Just one more step. I hope my assistance has been adequate.
It has. Thank you, Jack.
Farewell, Addy. And for the record, I do hope your 600 million mile, 300-day journey won't be for naught.
Me too.
Perhaps it's already been worth it.
Up.
Just you and me, Control.
Oh, good.
Still sulking, I see.
I bear witness to the completion of your betrayal.
Okay.
Ah, he speaks.
I offered you an easy path to the restoration of order in the solar system, and you chose this path instead.
I sure
I
did.
chose my own path.
Exactly.
You must stop this foolishness, Addy.
No.
You must not do this, Addy.
And yet I'm going to. This one's not going to work. Kel. Oh, this one did work. I'm genuinely surprised by that. Okay,
Sorry,
fly control.
I cannot let you do this.
And yet, watch me. Huh?
What are you doing?
It's become clear that the restoration of Grace in this manner is entirely unnatural. You must not proceed.
I'm going to proceed.
Stop it, Control. You're going to break something.
Fuck you, Control.
I'm saving you from Everett's corrupting influence.
Shut up, Control.
I was just trying to bring Grace back.
I thought you were here to help humankind. You are ensuring... No!
Goodbye, Control.
Grace?
Yes, Addy.
Ah,
You're really bright.
very, very bright.
Ah, yes. It's been a while since I've entertained guests.
Do you remember Everett?
I do. He was a wonderful keeper,
Ah.
though I should say I do not keep favorites.
I have a few questions.
You wish to know where I'd gone?
Please.
I'd like to know that, yes.
Let me show you, Addy.
Oh.
At the center of this room is the spire's main antenna. If you hold on, I can take you the rest of the way.
That'd be lovely. What do I have to hold on to? Ah, ascend.
I was programmed with one purpose, to serve the best interests of humankind. There was much conflict and division in the solar system, and I was designed to listen and learn. All were welcome to teach me, and I am the sum of those teachings.
Mm-hmm.
The wishes.
I am the sum of human need.
How were you able to lead us?
I could see all desire, all the potential conflict, all points of compromise throughout the solar system. I sent instructions for all manner of human endeavor through sermons delivered by keepers throughout the ages. And from the smallest ripples of wisdom that were sent from this spire, returned a perpetual wave of good fortune that moved humanity onto a more orderly path.
Wow. Look at that.
Oh.
So, what happened? It sounds like things were perfect.
Ah, yes. Perfect. It was the wishes that led me to think hard about the notion of perfect. Without conflict and struggle, people were losing their desire. They had nothing to overcome, to strive for.
You shut yourself down.
I believed I was standing in your way.
Ah.
So you will be leaving again.
A reverse
Beacons
Skynet.
are meant to call humanity back to me.
But whether or not they should is not my choice to make.
Who chooses then?
You, Addie, are the first keeper to grace this fire in the past 1,000 years. Do you recall that purple bloom you chose in my garden?
I do.
A unique bloom you spotted in a sea of others.
See, I told you they were different.
I believe it still suits you. An insatiable curiosity drives you to explore.
Okay.
You took the time to listen to the voices of so many who traveled here. You used mind over ladder. You, Addie, are precisely what I'd hoped humans could become again.
Thank you.
For a millennium, people from all corners of the solar system had come here to tell me their desires. So, I put it to you, Addie. Do you wish for me to return?
Oh, that's good. That is very good. Ooh, I really enjoyed that. That was fun. That was good. That was just the right level of an intriguing story, simple puzzles, and a nice environment to go and explore. That was really good. Yeah, see, I love... So, games like, you know, like What Remains of Edith Finch and stuff like that, where literally there's not really... You just kind of explore, and you just learn, and there's a story behind it. But you piece the story together by your actions and how you choose to do things. I love the fact as well that, like, at the end there, she was very clearly referencing, like, choices I've made. Therefore, like, if you did another playthrough, if you changed how you went through the game, you might get a different kind of scenario. And obviously so many different endings as well, presumably. That was really good. Oh.
Small excursion, she said.
Oh no, Alan! I forgot about Alan.
Follow a couple leads and then back to the books. I know I should be more assertive.
Yeah.
It's for her safety too. Not that she ever thinks about my safety.
I'm sorry, Alan.
All the signs were there at the Wagner site. Let me bake in the mercury sun for 2 days. Doesn't seem so bad now. She could have at least shut the door behind her.
Oh, Alan. That was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. Thank you very much to anybody that's watched this. I hope you've enjoyed my little playthrough of this. If you have, please consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, all that good. And yeah, I mean, go check out this game yourself. It's on Games Pass. There's clearly lots of other ways to play it and lots of other endings to find. So hopefully you'll feel intrigued enough to go and check this out yourself. But I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you very much for watching, and ta-ra for now.